starting to get prime time right now. Well, welcome to the first Saturday of hunting season. Headed in.
Trying to keep up.
Mac. He's down. Oh my gosh. A big old sucker.
Where you want me to go?
Man, a lot of the deer last night, they just kind of hung up at the end of the tree row. They just all kind of congregate right there.
Right.
And so we can move the stand to where we originally had it at the very end of that tree row, and it should put us right there around all the deer. I mean, everything's pretty much coming out of the northeast. So there's a water tank right there with a Spartan on it, and there's a lot of deer going to it. I think we can probably move it 75 yards to the east. Because typically the deer are more spread out in that field, but they're just really congregated on that east end of the tree row. I mean, it's unbelievable, the deer that have been piling in there. So we got about a 9-mile-an-hour south wind right now.
Yeah.
But as the evening goes on, it's supposed to turn out of the east, and it should blow it right down that tree row and put us in perfect position. So.
Really going to rely on number 85.
Trying to keep up. Trying slinging it through the corners. Bryan and them were sitting up in this alfalfa field yesterday, and the deer came out in a different area because it's a pretty big alfalfa field. So we're gonna move his stand for him, try to get him in the chips.
So we got an east wind, okay, right here in our face.
Right.
Perfectly east, all the deer are coming from the east.
Okay.
So everything's coming from right here. Most of them are coming from right there.
Heck
And
yeah.
not to say I'm superstitious, but last time you helped us hang a stand,
it was good.
perfect. So I'm kind of
We're gonna do the same thing right here. We're gonna make it happen
trying to get some of
tonight.
that good luck mojo off
That's
of it.
it. That's it. That's it. Let's do it.
That one right there would probably be the better option, but this man right here.
I think it's going to be in a good spot right here. From what they were saying about the deer movement from yesterday, they're going to be in the chips this evening. Got it wrapped up. Y'all are in the chips.
Hopefully that'll get us in the game there.
I think it will. I've got faith.
Well, we got about 3 hours. Go back and shoot bows a little bit,
That's it.
take a shower, knock the funk off.
I need one. I need a shower. I got the funk. The Funk Day Pits is rocking.
Road Trips is brought to you by Baku, Spartan, Redneck, Franke, Bushnell, Scott Archery, and Sever Broadheads. Headed in. New spot. Me and Pitts came in here and moved the stand a little while ago.
Well, if they did what they did last night, we're going to be right in the middle of them.
It's going to be a little bit more risky, but we have just about the perfect wind. This wind's blowing straight down this tree row. Deer coming from all out in here. Water tank. Felt like it was the best move to try to get a little closer to them. So it's kind of interesting how the deer movement's a little different in here.
Wow, this is a perfect location.
Well, welcome to the first Saturday of hunting season. It's September 3rd. Hope all y'all hunters out there are having a good first week. We are on our third afternoon hunt here in Nebraska, and we're on the trail of the giant. You know, he could be anywhere from 175 to 185 inches. Just a beautiful deer. I call him Mr. Perfect, named after the old wrestler. We sat out here glassing on August 31st, and we had a pretty good south wind. This deer came out at 7:30 and fed around in the beans for a little bit, and then walked right past the stand going to the alfalfa back here to the west, another 50 or 60 yards. We have yet to have a south wind since. We have a south wind today.
Their noses have been jammed. It's been hot the past couple of days, but it's cooling down today. It's supposed to get down into the low 40s tonight, so that'll be good. We're hoping this cooler weather puts these deer on their feet. Yardage on the tanks at 21 on the front side. I've got a hard working cameraman. My man over here is really laying the footage down. Don't call me out like that. There's nothing. Hello? Got you coming back here. Should I pick up the camera? No, I'll do it. I'll handle it. I just need you for moral support. I'm here for you.
He's rubbing that, then the velvet off.
He's been better than that.
So we got our wish. It's 5:35. He's already in the beans. He's underneath the pivot, maybe just past the pivot. Big old pretty 6x6. First deer in the field, that's all you can ask for. Now we gotta hope is that he wants alfalfa. If he wants alfalfa and comes by us, we should be in the chips as long as we don't get busted before he gets here.
Realtree Road Trips is brought to you by Federal, Nose Jammer, First Products, Arctic Shield, Hoyt Bows, Lacrosse Boots, and Onex.
We're starting to get prime time right now. We've seen about a dozen does, and it's looking good. They're feeding out in this alfalfa field right in front of us. Hopefully they'll want to come up here and get a drink of water here for long. Yeah, that's him. I'm gonna stand by binoculars and let you look at him. I'm pretty sure it's him. There's one coming up this fence road down here to the left. There's a couple of them.
I said, that's not like him. I'm supposed to back this way.
Road Trips is presented by Realtree, Chevrolet, CBE, Insights, Monster Mill, Easton, and Primal Tree Stands.
Meh, meh. Oh man, that's obviously not what you want as a bow hunter. It was just, I think it was just a touch quartering to me. And so I tried to kind of tuck it right in there and I thought I drilled him, but not very good penetration. Meh, meh. Well, we got one hit.
Got one hit. What do we think?
Well,
Brady's one on a walk-off walk.
we watched it. Old Thick Country had a hit.
Yeah,
Had a
but
bomb,
not
though.
close enough.
Yeah.
That's 4 in a row since he saw us.
35 bombs. That's awesome.
Yeah. Well, once he gets to that second fence and jumps it, I mean, that tail's doing that right there. And, I mean, that's just a death twitch, I guess you could call it. I think you're good, dude.
I think so too.
Appreciate
Good
it.
job
Congrats.
filming and hunting.
Thank you.
And everything.
Okay. Load up, Bella. We'll find him.
We got him
Where's he at?
right here.
Bella found him.
Right here where we last saw him.
Dude, that's awesome.
It was awesome. He's famous.
Congrats, dude.
Son.
Thanks.
This is where we last saw him, right here. I mean, the stand's probably what, 120 yards from right here, maybe.
This is like the exact same spot I thought I saw him in the tree.
So did y'all see all that blood back there?
Yeah.
There was good blood down the fence line where he was just kind of standing there. And then, I mean, he's just right here. I hadn't even put my hands on him.
Well, don't put your hands on it. Dude, holy cow.
Dude, he's a stud.
He is way bigger than he looked on video.
How about that?
He's a monster.
He's got a little velvet hanging on back here. Obviously, it was a little nerve-wracking thinking that I made a really good shot. I mean, I felt good about it. We went back and looked at the footage and everything looked good. I mean, he was maybe just slightly quartering to a little bit, but I thought I tucked it in there, but he just didn't act like he was hit really good. But he only went about 100 yards, and you always want to see him go down immediately, but I'll take it for sure. He's a daggum good one.
I'm glad I got a tracking dog. That's what I think.
She did good. She's part of the Road Trips crew now. Man, thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Sean. Thank you, Sean.
Yep, you bet.
Don't leave me hanging.
Thanks, guys. Thanks for helping.